friends, welcome back to the channel. I am Cher and I'm so excited. I picked up a few things from some luxury holiday lines that we're going to play with today. So one of those is the Dior line that I definitely had my eye on. I brought you guys kind of a spoilers video. We looked at the collection and what was going to be on it, and I picked up a few things because I couldn't resist. And then I have my very first WESTMAN Atelier set. And this is a holiday set, one of their gift sets that they've put out. And then a few things that I picked up on the Amazon Prime Day sale that are still luxury somewhat. And so we'll go through kind of the haul, what we have here, and we will do a try on and play with everything and kind of come up with a first impressions. So if all of that interests you, stick around and we're going to dive right on in. All right, so welcome if you are new here. I am Cher. I cover a lot of, especially like beauty boxes, subscription boxes, mystery boxes, all those specialty things on the channel. So we sample a lot of different beauty items. I do a lot of reviews, the unboxings, try-ons, hauls, you know, spoilers for them all, you name it. And then I love to feature some new collections and other just things that really interest me. And luxury beauty is one of those things that definitely interests me, but it's not kind of my primary thing I do on the channel all the time. Kind of have different price points in beauty from doing all the sampling, but I am a sucker for Dior. And WESTMAN Atelier is one that I have wanted to do for a long time. I've particularly been interested in their lipsticks and their blush sticks, and I really want to try the complexion drops. There's just something about the looks people create with that brand that it's like I can almost spot it. I can tell a WESTMAN Atelier face. I just can. It just hits different. And so I treated myself and I finally decided to take the plunge and give it a shot and wanted to try it out with a new holiday set and see what it's like. And I am always a Dior girl. So this is always a treat for me to get to try some new luxury beauty. I also wanted to kind of give you the disclaimer about my lighting. I do get some comments sometimes on these type of videos when I'm doing luxury swatches or luxury try-ons that, you know, it's hard to see with the lighting, that maybe it gives you more of like a yellow tint. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I'm not great at some of the technical side of things. I have as much natural light in here. My windows are all open in the beauty room as much as possible. I will tell you that I'm having to now film a lot of times in the late afternoon and evenings because I've started homeschooling my son, and so our schedule during the day just doesn't accommodate my filming like it used to. So I don't have much of a choice on the time of day and like the natural light that's coming in. I'm trying. Let me know if any of it's improved. I'm trying to make some adjustments. I may turn these lights off at some point in the video to help and see if that makes any difference. So I just kind of wanted to mention that. Also, I wanted to mention that I just drank Crystal Light fruit punch. So my mouth is really, really red right now. And it might be distracting to you. So I apologize for that as well. All right, so let's get started, guys. So the first thing that I think will help us in applying our makeup today is the couple of items I picked up from the Amazon Prime Day sale. So they had another one last week, which I didn't even realize till the last minute because we just had one like in the summer. And so I didn't go crazy and buy a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't do a full-blown haul, but I did pick up a couple things I'd wanted forever finally. And those were some BK Beauty brushes. So I got the 101 brush, and this is the contoured foundation brush, I believe it is. Let's open her up and take a peek. I just have been wanting to do BK Beauty forever. The brushes look amazing. I see everybody using them. They say that they're so soft. Oh my gosh, they really are. Wow, that feels amazing. So we're going to play with them today and see how they do. Like, I hate like that first initial messing up your clean brush, you know, but it looks beautiful. It feels so beautiful. Like, it feels so sturdy. I see the hype. And I think this is one of the popular brushes from BK Beauty, and I just kind of got one instead of a set. But then I also got this one, which is BK Beauty collab with Angie Hot and Flashy, and it's A506, if that helps. I think this one's a little bit more like a concealer brush, like maybe under the eyes, and I can always use more of those. That's a big brush I use all the time. That one feels soft also. I think I'm gonna love these. I am so excited about this. So I did get those couple of items. I didn't put any makeup on so that I could use the brushes on camera to apply like my foundation and base and everything. So I'm just kind of throwing on a little primer real quick. I'm not even using my brush like I normally would, but I'm going to test it out for the foundation. So I just picked up this MAC. This is Studio Radiance foundation, and I love this stuff, guys. I just happen to have it here on my vanity, and so we're just going to use this as our base, and I'm going to go ahead and try her out. We're going to swirl her around in the foundation and see how it goes. Oh my goodness, it really is so soft, and I can do both like swirling motions to kind of really blend it in more as like a natural base, you know, or I can do stippling effect where we just tap it in. Either way, the brush, oh, it feels amazing. I can tell. I mean, it may be a favorite over my normal ride or die brushes. I obviously won't be able to test out how durable it is and like how long it holds up, because that's one of the things is like, I don't like, you know, I'm very rough on my brushes. I use them. They take a lot of beatings and cleanings. So they've got to hold up, and I don't want them falling apart on me. So I'll have to know kind of over time how I think about it. But in general, for how it feels and how it blends, I see the hype. Okay, I am going to next go ahead and work on my brows and kind of prime my eyes. And we're going to come back in and we're going to unbox the Dior first so that we can play with the eyeshadow palette that's in there. So I will be right back. All right, so here is our Dior. Everything that's inside. You're coming along with me for the first time to unbox her. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. 3 pieces that I picked up, and then I think some might be some samples in here. Goodness, I think that like what I actually picked up is smaller than all of the samples and specialty gifts that they sent with it. So that's one thing I love about Dior is anytime that you go and you spend, you know, you buy 1 or 2 things, you get all these free gifts with it. So what I first got though from the holiday collection, I got one of the eyeshadow palettes. You know, there were 2 different ones, and I was having a really hard time. I didn't end up getting both. I got one, and this is actually my very first eyeshadow palette. Now I have a single from them, and I have like other things, but I haven't ever gotten a palette of theirs. It is so pretty with the gold. Since it's a mirror, it's hard to show it to you guys because it's reflecting everything back, as a lot of these luxury packaging brands do. I think this one's called the Golden Masquerade. I'm going to take out the casing. You have the 2 little eyeshadow brushes that are in here too, but I don't ever use those. We use our regular brushes, but here it is in person. Isn't that gorgeous? I was definitely more drawn to like the pinks and cranberry and the gold. I just, you know, the other one was a little bit cooler colors, and I like cooler colors, but I just feel like the more warm goldens and stuff look better on me. So I got that one to try. We're going to do that in a minute. The other thing I got was, this is the Forever Couture Luminizer. It's one of the highlighters. So there were 2 highlighters also, and I ended up getting the Lumiere, which was the kind of like lighter colored one. So we'll open that up too. It's the packaging for me, guys. It's the packaging. It's the packaging. Is that not so gorgeous? Just gorgeous. So I have not owned any from Dior, and now I do. I had to have it. Look at that. Look at that. And then I picked up one lipstick. Now, this one is more, I think, one of the glitter ones, the sequin ones. I could not help it. I saw some swatches on like one of their sponsored pages floating around on Instagram, and I got hooked. I just was like, I gotta have it. The finish. But here is what I got. And it's supposed to have like the sparkly sequins of the holidays. And this is the shade Divine. So I just got one, and it's supposedly has the sequins in it. So we'll see. And I definitely I didn't want like bright red because I have a ton of bright red lippies already. I wanted a little bit more of this color, like going more burgundy maybe. So we'll see how it does. So those are kind of the three main pieces I got that are like holidays and new. Then we got some complimentary things for our purchase. And so these are all complimentary from Dior. So this says Rouge Dior Couture Color Lipstick, Floral Lip Care Long Wear. Wow. Look at this. I didn't purchase this, so that I remember. Yeah. Look at that, guys. This is all completely complimentary. Okay, so it's a beautiful mirror, I think. Yeah, so this is a mirror compact. Complimentary mirror. Wow, and it feels so luxurious. Like it is, this is like solid, guys. Wow. And then a lipstick with that as well. So this whole little case, this is so lovely. So we're getting like a little mini lipstick. There's no way I know what color that is. I need my reading glasses to read that. 720. So, wow. Another great shade for the holidays. Oh my gosh. So many freebies. Like, you just get so spoiled. Now, I'm in like their rewards program, so I think it's just the extra rewards I get when I spend so much too. Very nice. So this whole lovely case, complimentary. And then we have this, that's a freebie as well. I mean, it just keeps coming, guys. So they sent me a sample of J'adore, which I already have one of the versions, and I can't remember which one. Another one I did with another purchase. Oh, it's the same one, I think. So it's another version, another J'adore. I already have some, but that's okay. Now I have two. It's such a cute little bottle. So we got a couple of fragrances. This one's J'adore Parfum. So another version, I think. So this is new for me. I have not done this one. So like both versions, new look perfume as well. I have not tried this one, so I'm excited. Now, this could be men's. I don't remember. One of them I ended up getting as a cologne sample, so I don't know. But new look, so that's just like a little sample in there. And then another lipstick. So this is another Rouge Dior, and it's the shade 720 Icon, and it will be a satin lipstick. Similar to that other color. It might be almost, was it the same one? Getting like reds, which I think is appropriate for the holidays. So another little, that was a little baggie of gifts. And then we have this box that's another little freebie. So let's see what's in here. I think this is our little makeup bag. So yes. Oh my gosh, so beautiful and so luxurious. So definitely will love that. Here it is inside. So awesome. I'm loving my gifts. Okay, so that was my Dior little mini haul. All the gifts just are like they take up the room in here, and I will try some of the samples out too, guys. But let's test out the eyeshadow first. Okay guys, I have gone ahead and swatched this up for you. So here are the swatches up close. Is that not so gorgeous? So I am really in love with this row right here, just those pinks. Look at that. It's a very subtle little shimmer, but some really beautiful soft colors, and you've got your kind of cranberry and then your gold. I think it completely nails it on holiday colors and the colors that I really want to wear. So I'm just going to create a beautiful look with it for my very first time trying out Dior. All right, guys, I'm going to have to do a voiceover. We're going to use a fluffy brush and start applying this transition color. I started off with the kind of medium pink. Absolutely love how that is looking. That is probably my favorite shade of the pink in this palette. And then the cranberry color, we're going to put this on the outer corner edges and just kind of map out like a sideways V. I'm loving how this is looking so far. And then I'm also going to take the same color and apply it kind of under the eyes to make a little eyeliner. Then we're going to go with this very soft pink and apply that to the lid. I love that pretty pink shimmer. And now this lighter shimmer too, we're just going to pop in the inner corner. And finally, a little pop of the gold we're trying on the center of the lid. Okay guys, so I'm back. What I want to show you really quick, we've kind of finished off the eyes a little bit, put on a little more, you know, just bronze and all of that, but I want to test out this brush now because this is where I would use this is on my concealer, like right under the eye area. And I like to just kind of dab it and blend it. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. I can just tell. I mean, like no streaks. It just blends. It is so soft. And I think these are going to be my new favorite brushes. Holy wowzers. They're amazing, guys. I mean, they're worth it. Let's try out a little powder ink with a little, just setting it under the eyes too with the same brush. Wow. I mean, I am so impressed. It blends beautifully. Like this actually blends even better than my Sigma under eye ones. I have to admit, like it's just so soft, but it's not too soft. It's just the perfect texture. I'll throw just a little more blush back on after that. Let's try out the highlight. How gorgeous is that? So I'm gonna just play around with like kind of a really big eyeshadow brush. This is like one of my bigger ones. It's just nice and wispy. Ugh, I don't want to go over that embossing though. See how that looks. Oh, stunning. A little corner brush, and we're gonna dust a little bit up here. Inside edges, which it's almost the same color as one of the colors in the eyeshadow palette, to be honest with you. It really matches that one. So you can almost use both for highlight maybe. Oh, I forgot to give it a good swatch for you guys. Let me try to just swatch it for you. So here it is. A very golden pinky tone to it, but voila, here it is on the face. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I think it's the packaging for me. It's just, I wanted it for this. So stunning. So now I'm going to add lips, and because I have so many lips, I'm torn on what to use. I think I'm going to go, maybe we'll start with the Dior just so you can get a feel for like a full face of Dior. And then I may swatch and do some other try-ons and put them in here of the WESTMAN Atelier. I haven't decided if I'm going to do all of the try-on in one video or some reels that we insert here of the other lips, because everything else from here is lips and then some samples of like the fragrances and stuff. All right, I'm gonna go for a darker lip liner. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Raisin. Truth. I love this. So I could not get over the sparkles. I'm not seeing the sparkles. What I kind of like about it is how it's shaped. So you can get in there a little bit more with like, you can almost use it as liner around the edges because it's kind of precise, and then fill in with the fatter edge. Oh my gosh, I love, love that color. And it feels pretty good. Like it's, so I think it's a liquid lip. It feels a little silky going on is the best description of it, but it's starting to dry. So yes, so it's a drying liquid lip here, dries on it. So, and you know, I have mature skin, mature lips. So it may be that I put like a gloss topper on top of this, but absolutely love this color. I am just not seeing the sequins, you know, on some of the ads for this that I saw, there were sequins on it. It is not sequining. Not what I thought. Oh no, there are some. I can see them. It's not picking up on camera. Can y'all see that? Let me turn off these lights. Definitely starting to dry my lips out though. You can really see every crack, which is the case with a darker lip and on 46-year-old lips, definitely. So, you know, for me, I would probably put a little something on top, but I can really see it sparkling. So yes, it is picking up on like light reflecting little pigments in the lippies, in the slippy. So I absolutely love that. I'm in love. So this is my overall look. Let me take my headband out. Oh, here we are. Oh my gosh, absolutely stunning. I feel like it just looks luxurious too. Like I have this almost like elegant French lady, elegant French woman look, you know. Here is a closer look at the eyes. What are my thoughts on my first Dior eyeshadow palette? I think it feels like a very sophisticated formula. Is it my favorite formula on the planet? Like I would rank my Sigma higher as far as the blend goes, but not bad. Now, I love this look overall. I think it's a seamless look on the eyes. So it's, you know, it's not terrible, you know, for a luxury price that you're spending. Is it worth it? I could certainly say, you know, I sample a lot of eyeshadow palettes, lots of indie brands, lots of, you know, mid-range brands. I could probably create something like that very easily for a much affordable price, but you're paying for the name of Dior. But it looks gorgeous. So I'm very happy to own it. I think it's the color story. It's the beautiful like pinks and burgundies together. It looks amazing. I think the highlight, you know, it's pretty subtle, but it gives some kick. It really just kind of blends and morphs into the skin very well. It's really beautiful. Not like ultra pigmented though. I think it's definitely the packaging on it that just is the rage. The embossing, it just, oh, so beautiful. And then the lips, you know, I'm not really a liquid lip person normally, but I couldn't resist. It is such a gorgeous color. And I like that, the light reflecting little sparkles in it, but it's definitely drying on my lips right now. So that's the only downside. All right, guys, so I went ahead and swatched the other two lippies for you, at least since I haven't tried them on. These are the same shades, but when I swatch them, they have a slight difference. Like I feel like this one looks just a little pinkier, but they're both 720 Icon. I didn't realize that. So it's the same shade, but in two different packaging. Okay, I thought it was different before. I totally goofed on that. So same shade, but don't you see that slight difference? I do. That's so interesting. But it's going to be a little lighter than this color. And then I wanted to try the new look because I haven't sniffed this one before ever. I don't think I'm a fan. Okay, so I thought it was a cologne because I couldn't remember when I was trying to choose my sample. But no, I think it's a perfume, but I think it has a very ambery scent to it. It's supposed to be kind of sexy, but it's not really the scent for me. I don't think it's strange. This is a little different than typical Dior, and it's a little subtle though. It's not very strong. It's like a very subtle amber scent. Glad it's in a sample size and not one that I blind bought. But I tend to love Dior scents. So that's kind of the first that I've been a little about. I already have this one, and I have shared that one before, but we'll give it another shot. Yeah. Now the other one's mixing with me. Yes, that's a lot more feminine and fresh. Kind of subtle too, but like, yeah, I like the J'adore. And then there's the one that's more of the white bottle, and I can't remember the difference between these two. This is what I haven't really tried yet. Oh, this smells a lot like the bath wash that I did from them. It was like a body wash, and it smells so good. It's just so like luxurious. Is the best way to know how to describe it. So it's very similar to the other one, but it's like slightly stronger, I think, and just it's maybe even more feminine. Like it's floral and like it just reminds me so much of the body wash that I had from like sample that I'd gotten from Dior before. Love it. So I love this one. Not a fan of new look though. I think that was everything to try out in like the samples for you guys. I just wanted to kind of mention those and look through the little goodies as well. All right, guys, now let's take a peek at the last thing, which is the WESTMAN Atelier, one of the holiday sets that I picked up. This is the trio, lipstick trio, basically. So they have different sets out there. They've got a brush one. They've got, they did have a blush stick one. It was like 3 blush sticks, but that one is sold out. And of course, that's the one I really wanted. I think that's the one everybody else wanted. They've got another one that's like a couple of lippies and a mascara, or maybe it was a lip and a highlight and a mascara. I ended up going for the lipstick trio because I just really wanted to do more of the lipsticks. That's what really fascinated me. So here is what it looks like. And here it is inside the case. How beautiful. So the packaging just truly lures you in. Yes, my very first lipsticks. And so we have 3 different shades that come with it. These make fantastic like gift ideas. If you want to spend a good bit, you know, if you're going to splurge on someone. So I'm actually going to go ahead and swatch them and do the try-ons of each of the 3 colors for you very quickly. I went ahead and removed my earlier lipstick, which in person, guys, when I look in the mirror, it's a lot more sparkly than what I think the camera is picking up on. So it's kind of frustrating for me that I can't show that to you. But we're going to start off going through the shades then. So we're going to go with the first one. How gorgeous is this, y'all? It's just, it's all the packaging. I'm just such a sucker for the packaging on everything. But look at this, right? I mean, okay, guys. So the whole set overall, I'm going to put the price on the screen for you. I want to think it was $150. I know that's very pricey for 3 lipsticks, but hey, it could have been Chanel's $150 lipstick for just one, right? But look at the embossing on that. I mean, get out, guys. Look at that. Just, it's like I said, it's the packaging. So I'm gonna swatch this one. It is the shade Dash. Very similar to what I had on before. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my lips. I don't have on lip liner this time just because we're gonna swatch all of them and it'll get to be a lot redoing the lip liner every time. What do I think? Are these worth that much money? I love that color. Love that color. And of course, you can kind of take this color, pop some on the cheeks a little bit, make a little blush out of it. Isn't that gorgeous? Like mix it in with other more subtle colors, a serum or something, and just kind of blend it out a little bit. But absolutely gorgeous. The feel of it on the lips, it actually feels really good. It's like kind of silky. A lot of these more luxury lips, I gotta say, they all kind of feel the same to me, like very silky, a little hydrating, you know, but not so hydrating that I think it's gonna be sloppy, especially when you get these brighter, darker colors like this. You want it to be not too sloppy all over the place, right? Okay, guys, now, when I went to go remove this lipstick, you can see it is still there. You can see it is still there. This stuff does not budge. It does not budge. I have wiped and wiped. I tried balms. I tried like everything. It's still there. So this is going to be some high power, long lasting stuff. So yes, these are pricey lipsticks, but look what you're getting. And when you consider with a dark lippy like this, like for the holidays, you need that. You need it to stay on and not just like your lip liner is what's sticking behind. I still cannot get this stuff off, but we're going to try the next one. This is the shade. I need my glasses again so I can see it. Fluffy. Here is the packaging on that one too, guys. So gorgeous. All right. Here is a swatch for that one. A little more toned down. Ooh, that's a fun pink. You know, I feel like it almost kind of gets more potent or like turns once it's sat on your lips for a minute. And I feel like it might even have this kind of plumping effect on the lips too, because normally when I apply a color like this, my lips look a little flatter, and this one, it's like it takes on this like plumping effect. So, I mean, look at that. That looks really good. Yeah, I am in love with these lippies. I am like seeing the appeal. I might be hooked on Westman Atelier, guys. I am not gonna lie. This is a whole new world. I have never experienced lipstick like this before. I really don't think I have. This is stunning. This is incredible. The look, the feel, the staying power. So I'm gonna have to see if this one will come off or not, or if it's just a shade kind of thing or something, or if it's like all of the shades do this. All right, so yes, again, I can't get this one off either. So it's not just the shade. This one, it's like it doesn't stand out to you as much because it's not such a bold, dark color, but it's still, it will not come off. It will not budge. So we're going to hope this one works too. So the last shade now is Jarev. Look at that. So stunning, guys. I just can't believe I own this. There you go. Kind of similar to the first one, but a little darker. I feel like they almost need like a minute to kind of blend into the lips and like morph into them. Yep, that's nice. A little bit darker than the other one, but still kind of in the same like tone of lines. Which one is your favorite color? I don't know. I think the red, definitely. The first one was my favorite. I mean, they each have their place, I guess. I don't know. The second one too. I loved that shade of the pink. And then this one's just like, it's a great color too. And all of them, I feel like, kind of match my eyes in a certain way. Overall, just stunning. I am truly in love, truly in love. So that is everything from my hauls. I loved everything. My take on all of them, the Dior line, everything was stunningly beautiful. That full face of Dior just looked gorgeous. It was like cranberry holiday party. Now with like these pinker lips, this is, you know, the same eyeshadow, and now everything looks more pink toned rather than cranberry toned. And I feel like when you had that deeper burgundy, you know, lips, it really brought out the burgundy in the eyes, but now it just looks more pink, right? So it kind of is going to depend on what lip shades you put with it, but overall loved it. You know, blended pretty well. I'd say I still have a few formulas that are more favorites than this formula, but it's still a gorgeous, like, seamless look. So elegant looking. The shades are just my favorite. They were just gorgeous. The highlights really pretty, very subtle, not like super ultra pigmented, but I feel like it kind of just blended into the skin and gave this natural glow. But the packaging is just what it's all about. And then the lips, that Dior lip that was kind of the glitter one. I love the concept with the glitter, but very drying on my aging lips. So I'm gonna have to experiment with a little bit with some glosses and toppers on top. Loved the color though. I thought it was so gorgeous, the color. But, and then these WESTMAN Atelier lippies. I can't even. They are incredible, plumping, so long lasting. The colors are gorgeous and the packaging is just unreal. And I think I don't think I can bring myself to get rid of my case with it. Like, I think this is going to be a little collector's case that's going to stay in my drawers, like in my makeup drawers. I don't think I'm going to be just keeping the lipsticks. It's going to be the whole shebang. And then the brushes might be my new favorite brushes of all time. I am not gonna lie. These are gorgeous. They're soft, blendable. They feel incredible. I'm gonna have to see how they do as far as how they last and hold up in the long run, but from first impressions, so impressed. So I am so happy. I hope this helped you guys, and if you like to see, you know, reviews and try-ons and all of that, if all of this kind of stuff is your vibe, you'll definitely want to stick around and pop that subscribe, turn the notification bells to on, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.